Vavi says workers will lose hope in the Labour Federation if it stops being critical of the ANC, and Mpumalanga police are investigating what is believed to be a syndicate responsible for school burglaries in the area. Ambosisiwa Khatebe with the latest news update. Cosatu Secretary General Zwelinzima Vavi says workers will lose hope in the Labour Federation if it stops being critical of the ANC. He was responding to criticism levelled at Cosatu by ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe in his organizational report to the 53rd ANC National Elective Conference in Mangaung. Mantashe voiced concern over what he described as the ease with which Cosatu was becoming increasingly critical of the ANC. Speaking from the conference, Vavi says they need to continue to talk about this issue beyond the conference with the leadership of the ANC.
The day Cosatu stopped in its approach of being a critical supporter of the African National Congress, firstly, Cosatu will die because workers will lose hope on an organization that will be a lapdog. And secondly, the ANC itself will be weakened and democracy will die.
ANC delegates, meanwhile, have begun voting for the 80-member National Executive Committee at the University of the Free State. This as the National Elective Conference of the ANC enters the fourth day. About 295 members have been nominated for a place in the NEC, but only 80 will make it. Zimasa Mbeu has more.
Some of the people on the list include Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan, as well as former Police Commissioner Bheki Cele, Minister in the Presidency Collins Chabane, and Chairperson of the African Union Commission Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. The list is seen to have a good balance of gender.
The Marikana Commission of Inquiry in Rustenburg in the northwest has heard that the levels of violence must be factored into the police's operational plan. Legal representative for the Legal Resource Centre, Advocate George Bizos, is questioning the police's witness, Brigadier Zafania Mkhwanazi. Bizos is questioning the police's operational plan with regard to events in Marikana in August, which led to the death of more than 40 people. Bizos is basing his question on a statement by an international expert on public policing, Colonel Hendricks, who is expected to testify before the commission at a later stage. Bizos asked Mkhwanazi about the impact of violent elements with regard to the police's conduct.
The levels of violence need to be factored into any plan. Would you agree with that general proposition?
I do agree. As I've said, it assists to plan properly.
And lastly, Mpumalanga police in Vlaklaagte near Kwaggafontein are investigating what is believed to be a syndicate responsible for school burglaries in the area. This comes after two local schools, Pumzile High and Kubekani primary schools, were broken into and their computers stolen this week. At the primary school, an undisclosed amount of cash was also stolen. Catch the latest news on the hour on SABC radio stations and on Newsbreak Option 1.